What's included in birth doula services with Leanna Mae? Let's talk about it. Here's my flyer for a general overview. Let's talk about what we do prenatally. Services begin at 16 weeks pregnant or later. It's never too late to hire as long as we have time to do all of the appointments. So, the online class on birth plans is what you're going to do first, and then after you complete that at your own pace, we'll do our first prenatal appointment. And that first appointment, we're going to do client intake and review the birth plan class and start the development of your birth plan. And then we do a 3-day comprehensive class on coping with contractions. These are private classes taught in your home. If you prefer to do group classes, that may be an option. This class is where we really develop your plan for your birth. I get to know your style and your needs, and we practice all the techniques so you are familiar with all the options before labor starts. This is really where the skills development is taught. So there's a total of 4 prenatal appointments, and that includes full classes. All classes and appointments are done in your home on a schedule that works well for you and your husband and the doula. We also play educational games to squeeze in extra info in a fun way. Any of the Women's Health digital downloads I will email to you at your request at no extra charge, including choosing one of each set of the words of encouragement cards. Outside of appointments, virtual support is available 24/7 via email, text, and phone call. And I do mean 24/7. I am nocturnal. Do not hesitate to text me in the middle of the night. But also, if you text me at 4 a.m., I will probably text you back at 4 a.m. uh, Guidance navigating the maternity care system for office care and the hospital is included. So, if you're having some trouble communicating in your prenatal appointments with your provider, I can help you with that. I also do a weekly faith rooted encouragement. So, if you follow my social media, I do a Bible verse on Sunday mornings for birth encouragement. And then on Tuesday mornings, I do a faith based assurance. And Thursdays, I do a general birth affirmation that's Christian friendly. And I download all this to my phone. So, what I do with clients is on Saturdays, maybe Sunday, but usually Saturday, I will text them all 3 of those images to give them encouragement for the coming week. Another thing that is included prenatally is a gift of having your own rebozo. And then for the birth, we do a lot. I support all types of birth, natural, unmedicated, epidurals, inductions, C-sections, scheduled or unplanned, high risk, low risk. Really, however the journey goes, I'm here to walk beside you and support you however you need it in your birth journey. I come whenever you're ready for me to. I don't require you to be a certain centimeter or officially in active labor. I provide unlimited birth support. Now, I may take a break after 12 hours, but there's no limit to the total amount of hours for support, and I don't charge extra for anything if it goes over a certain amount of hours. You will have access to all of my birth supplies. That's over a $500 value. I have a lot. I literally have a wagon. I am that big purse woman, and that very much carries over into my doula bag. It is huge. I bring a lot of stuff. So you will have access to all of that. Of course, there's physical support for the mother, and there's so much that we do with that. I also offer guidance on positions and techniques to help labor along naturally. And of course, there's emotional support for the couple. If desired, I can teach or guide your other support people, your family and friends that are there, how they can help as much as you want them to. I also offer breastfeeding assistance after birth, and I stay about an hour and a half to 2 hours or so after the birth. I don't put a strict time frame on this, it's whatever you need. I want to make sure mom and baby are settled in well and breastfeeding is going well before I go. For postpartum, there's breastfeeding assistance after birth, and that continues throughout the rest of services. There's virtual support available 24/7, and I mean that. You can call me, text me, email me at any time. The postpartum appointments are casual. There's no curriculum like with my prenatals. It's not very formal postpartum. The check-ins are between half an hour to 2 hours long, totally depending on what you need. The first appointment is within the first week or two, and this is to check in on birth recovery, assess breastfeeding, making sure we catch any issues early, and make sure mom is recovering well too. And then that second postpartum appointment is around the 6 week mark. This is to make sure the family has settled in, recovery is going well for mama, check in on mental health, and to say our farewell as we close the chapter. Services close 40 days, about 6 weeks after birth. That said, you are always welcome to reach out down the road if you ever need it. I am so big on mental health, and I will always leave the door open if you need to talk. Doula work is so relational. I'm honored to support the birth journey, and I feel like birth is a passage in life where women are connected to the community of other women throughout different seasons of life. The services may formally close, but I'm still here if you need to connect. In total, there are 4 prenatal appointments, 2 postpartum appointments, and up to 7 months of support if you start services at 16 weeks. So here is a map of my service area. The purple counties are my immediate service area, the yellow counties are my extended service area, and then the brown counties, it depends on location. Does that align with what you're seeking from birth support? Are you within an hour or so of Dayton, Springfield, Ohio? Are you seeking support that aligns with your Christian faith and you want to bring your faith into your birth prep and the birth itself? Are you wanting comprehensive classes that prepare you to navigate your maternity care, being well informed and comfortable making decisions? A class that develops your skills to conquer labor with knowledge, wisdom, and tools to make your labor easier? Is this number of appointments being double the standard something that you like? And do you want an educated doula with a healthcare background who supports all types of births and won't push you in any certain way? If that sounds like a good fit for you, I would love to get together for a consultation. Let's go have coffee and talk about what support can look like for you.